Welcome to the E-Cafe. Thank you for tuning in to today's show for your energy boost. I am Kay Elizabeth Green, and author of the book Building Spiritual Muscle. And as an intuitive channel, it is truly my honor to share today's message. Yay! I am so happy that we're now moving into November 3rd. And it is a month where I really am prompted, guided to focus in on Thanksgiving, really being thankful and grateful for who I am. So, and hopefully you will spend the month celebrating with me too. Your own uniqueness, your own greatness. So, anyway, Sunday is the day that I give the energy. I broadcast live, both here on Facebook and YouTube, to give you the energy message or forecast for the upcoming week. And with the main theme being Thanksgiving, thankful, I am so excited to see what my posse has to say. You know, that is the group of guides and angels that I work with. Now, I was guided to use the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle deck, which is by Colette Baron Reed. And I'm as excited as you are to see exactly what is the message for the upcoming week. So let's get into it. Oh, the first card I pulled was the Hawk, and the Hawk stands for omens and messages, and that means that really be mindful and open to the different messages that you're going to be receiving. I know I have already started getting messages concerning my business, so I encourage you, or they're encouraging us all, to be very mindful of the different messages that we are receiving from Spirit, both in our dreams or perhaps through just tuning in to a broadcast like this. So let's see how we're going to be dealing with those omens and those messages. The next card says butterfly, and it is reminding us to remember that as spiritual beings, we have to honor our own beauty. And as we really start picking up those messages that everything will be all right, just like how the butterfly transforms from the caterpillar once it recognized its own beauty. And then the next card is the Grail Knight. And the Grail Knight is reminding us to break through the illusion, to really seek the sacred, that is within. Remember, what's within is what shows on the outside. So if we're not liking what we're seeing on the outside, then we need to pay attention to what's going on in our ahead. Remember, we can only control ourselves. Be mindful of what we're thinking so that we don't react, but we respond, because we are not allowing others to guide us, that we are guiding ourselves by listening to our own inner voice. And some of you may say, hey, and I did too, until I started to really fine tune that. And I admit sometimes you really have to put down Sally the naysayer, and tell her to shut up, go over in the corner, so that you can really break through that old illusion and move into the beauty of yourself. Spend time, and I know that's what I'm focused on, is spend time this month really getting to know you, opposed to getting angry at what's happening on the outside. Ask yourself, how does it help me to move toward my goal if I'm steadily thinking about all of the other chaos outside? But next card, the water fairy, which stands for our feelings and our emotions. Dear ones, we have to remember our own value. We have to love ourselves and stop waiting for others to do it for us. And as we begin to love ourselves, we can share that love, we can share that light, we can respond to what's going on, opposed to reacting. Covey's saying of one of the habits is, well, not Covey, I'm listening, is not to take things personally. The four agreements, not to take things personally. When we wear our feelings and our emotions on our sleeves, and we allow other people to make us mad. You choose to get mad. So they're encouraging us to really tune in to knowing thyself and taking care of the voices that are going on in our head, your head, the voices, Last card is the frog. And the frog stands for cleaning house, releasing emotional baggage. I have to chuckle because I never know what the message is going to be. And I always hope that it will tell a story that I can relate to you in a very clear and concise way. And when we look at the message that just appeared, the story that just appeared, is to really tap into spirit, to listen to spirit so that we can recognize our own beauty and breaking through the illusion that somebody else has control of us, to take responsibility, for our own emotions, our own feelings, to not take things personally, but to really focus in on cleaning house, letting go of all those old thoughts, all of those old emotional baggages that are keeping us stuck in the past, and instead of moving forward. So this week, we are encouraging you to know you are loved, to know that you are valuable, to encourage you to see your own beauty. And the beauty shines forth as that is unique about you. You know, it takes all kinds to make up a world. And just because you might be different than others, it doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. And when we embrace our uniqueness, that is when everything else shines. Interesting. I really have to listen back to this message. Well, for those of you who have been watching the show, you know that I always like to end by pulling one more card. And that card again is coming from a deck by Colette Baron Reed, and it is the Good Terror. It is her deck, the Good Terror. And what I love about this one is that instead of focusing in on the symbols, what Colette has done so well and spent time doing is to tell us how to rewrite in the guidebook, which I will be reading from, rewrite in the guidebook how we can utilize the energy right away. And so the card that I pulled was the 10 of Fire. And in the book it says, like, I love it how things move. There's so much synchronicity in this when I'm sharing the message. The 10 of Fire is burning away, releasing the excess, ending, clearing way for beginnings. So, as reading exactly from the book now, I may be overcommitted and have taken on too many burdens. In this moment, I do the work of decluttering my life. All that I release will take new form and serve the greater whole. But I no longer need to hold on to it simply because it once seemed to have value for me. So you can release it. You can let go of it. You don't have to allow other people's definition of your particular behavior keep you stuck on that hamster wheel. Let's see. I no longer need to hold on to it simply because it once seemed to have value for me. I thank it for what it did for me, but say goodbye to the emotion, relationship, and situation that I realize do not belong in my life anymore. I thank it, whatever it is, that emotion, that has kept you, that emotional baggage that has kept you stuck in the past, I no longer need to hold on to it. I, but I'm thankful that I've learned from it, but I can say goodbye to that emotion, that relationship, that situation that I realize no longer belongs in my life anymore. So, I hope that as we go into this week, the beginning of November, being thankful and grateful for who we are, that we release all of the old emotional baggage that we have been carrying around because somebody said that that particular quality or trait was negative. We decide on our own what we will take with us and what we will, and see the beauty in what we will take with us. We see the beauty in being sensitive. And anything else we release, we let go, and we stay open to guidance. I believe that that is it. If this message rings a bell, please do let me know. For those of you who don't know me, again, I broadcast every Sunday at 3 p.m. at the E Cafe. If you would like to have a personal message of how this particular, however the message of the week, how to integrate it into your own personal life, please do comment below and I will definitely do that. So with that, I'd like to wish you a very blessed rest of your day, and know that whenever you need a boost, just stop on over at the E Cafe. Until next time, have a blessed one.